I used to have several sites. Now I kind of like the grower's edge. It gives me that cash max. You can tell it which markets you're looking for, and it will tell you what your highest net back is based on the price they're paying at that time and the basis that they're paying. And that's pretty handy because I don't have to go to so many different sites.
Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. It's July 23rd, 2014. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right here is Cody Bills. We finally found some strength in the grains, soybeans in particular. Take a look at the quotes here. We had December corn up 2.5 cents. We had November beans leading the way higher, up 18 3/4. Wheat also found some buying interest, up 6 1/4 on the September contract, looking at Chicago wheat there. Cody, once again, it really seems like it's been the theme here recently in the grain market. Focus is on soybeans, another volatile trade day there.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that I think happened here earlier today, I know yesterday we traded down very sharply through that 1065 level, and I think, you know, not only did we impulse lower, and I think some stops were hit there, but I think we saw additional shorts added down there. Well, in the overnight session, we drifted a little bit higher, and then, you know, during the morning session, it was very interesting because we didn't see a lot of selling pressure. We actually saw a little bit of a rally, you know, met by some pullback, but then we started putting, kind of printing some trades right up around that 1065 level. We were able to break through there, and I think one of the things that happened here is it caught some people that entered shorts yesterday on the wrong side of the market. We may have seen some short covering as we cross back over that line. All in all here, it was a really positive day. I wouldn't be surprised maybe we get some continuation. We have a gap up there around 1082 that possibly could be filled. I think that's the next resistance level. You know, I still think long term this is very bearish, but the price action today here was very positive, at least for a short-term rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep an eye there on that 1082 price level in tomorrow's action. It looked like a pretty strong move today out of beans, as you said, Cody. Wouldn't be surprising if we saw a little bit of follow through there. We did get ethanol numbers out here early in the trade session. And once again, we saw a very strong weekly figure for U.S. ethanol production. Take a look here at this slide. The purple line is 2014, and we're comparing it to 2011, 12, and 13. With this week's figure here, 959,000 barrels per day on average produced. That was the second highest weekly figure of the marketing year so far. And you can see here that typically we see ethanol production start to wane here as we enter the latter part of July, early August. And you can see this year's trend really isn't following what we've seen here over the last 3 years. So we are seeing good demand from the ethanol sector right now. We have seen DDG prices follow here over the last several months, but a corn market that has fallen substantially has made up most of the ground there. Crush margins still remain relatively good. And for any producers out there that are looking to get rid of old crop corn bushels, we're still seeing good basis opportunities at ethanol facilities. So keep that in mind if you're looking to make any exports, or excuse me, any grain sales here in the coming weeks.
Absolutely. And you know, interesting enough, when we're looking at soybean sales, if you're looking to make any old crop soybean sale, crushing facilities continue to have very strong bases across the U.S. One thing to keep in mind tomorrow, Thursday, export sales report day. We're expecting in the export sales between 350 and 550,000 metric tons here for wheat. For corn, old crop, 300 to 500,000 metric tons. And for soybeans, old crop, between 150 and 250,000 metric tons. That's a pretty large expectation here for soybeans. I know we did have some reportable sales here last week that is going to be interesting to see not only those in there, but also what else on top of that was sold. As you know, a lot of this price action here has spurred on some old crop demand.
Yeah, you know, those sales that we saw, Cody, was on the old crop and on the new crop. And as you said, you know, at this time of the marketing year with stocks how they are for beans right now, market still could be sensitive to any old crop bean sales that come as a surprise. Certainly those sales that we saw last week did catch some people off guard. We'll have to see if we get more of that tomorrow from the USDA. That report's going to be coming out at 7:30 Central Time. We'll be tweeting about it as it comes out. You can follow us on Twitter over at GrainTV. Each morning, we also send out a morning grain commentary to trading clients. If you want to take a look at that and see if it could be useful to your farming operation, visit us at grainhedge.com and sign up for a demo, or as always, call the office, 877-472-4607. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow for the export sales report.